Millions of years ago, our ancestors made a biological gamble that changed the course of history. We traded our protective fur for a secret weapon, the ability to sweat. But why did evolution strip us naked just as we stepped onto the sun-drenched savanna? The answer lies in our transformation into the world's most efficient heat engine. To understand how radical this was, think about what fur actually does. For millions of years, fur was the ultimate survival suit. It protected against deadly UV rays and cushioned against sharp thorns. Shedding that natural armor was a massive, high-stakes vulnerability. Naked skin meant constant exposure, sunburn, and injury. But evolution doesn't make trade-offs like that by accident. To move out of the shade and thrive in the brutally hot African plains, our ancestors needed a complete physiological overhaul. We didn't just adapt. We redesigned the human body into a thermal engine built to run when everything else was forced to hide. Most mammals rely on eccrine glands attached to hair follicles that produce a thick, oil-based sweat. We flipped the script. Humans developed up to 5 million eccrine glands dedicated entirely to water-based cooling. But here's the catch. A supercharged sweating system is useless if you're covered in a thick carpet of hair. Fur traps moisture, creating a sticky microclimate. By losing our hair, we unlock the full power of evaporative cooling. Air currents hit bare, damp skin, instantly stripping away heat. It was a brand new, infinite sweat system, changing our chemistry forever. This change gave us an unparalleled advantage in the marathon of life: persistence hunting. A cheetah can hit 70 miles per hour, but it can only sprint for a few seconds before its internal body temperature redlines. Fur-clad predators can't pant fast enough to dump heat under a midday sun. They are bound by a strict thermal limit. Humans, we bypassed that limit completely. While the top predators were trapped in the shade, early humans could just keep jogging, step by step, hour by hour. We didn't outrun our prey with speed. We outran them through thermal dominance. This cooling mechanism unlocked our ultimate evolutionary prize, the modern human brain. Our brain is a massive energy hog, consuming about 20% of our metabolic calories, and it is brutally sensitive to heat. A slight rise in core temperature causes cognitive shutdown. Without the eccrine cooling system, our brains simply couldn't have expanded to this size. Genetic markers reveal that once our ancestors shed their fur to build this thermal control system, it paved the way for cognitive explosion. But this super engine came with a brutal water tax. Unlike camels or donkeys, we can't store water efficiently. Being a naked ape meant we were tethered to reliable water sources, forever reliant on high salt, high fluid intake to keep our cooling system running. That ancient gamble still dictates our lives today. You see it every time an athlete pushes past the wall in extreme environments, relying on millions of years of evolutionary engineering to keep their core cool. And there's a fascinating irony to it. After spending millions of years losing our pelage, modern humans spend billions of dollars on synthetic fabrics, performance gear, and heavy coats, using technology to recreate the very fur we worked so hard to shed. We traded natural armor for an evaporative super system, and that willingness to burn hot, sweat cold, and keep moving is the defining physical characteristic of what makes us human. If you found this deep dive into human evolution fascinating, hit that like button. It really helps the algorithm push this video to more curious minds. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next story. Drop a comment below. letting me know what evolutionary mystery we should cover next and share this with a friend who loves science. Thanks for watching.